Love a bluebird. Love a bluebird. Honestly, I want to make a high attack bluebird. So let's do that. Can't believe you don't have level 3 snail. Fizzy baguettes. I'm not gonna offer any other choice here. This is fizzy baguettes. Level 3 snail, like, it means you have to keep a snail on your board though. It's not a terrible thing to do, but can't imagine myself doing it much. This is probably a honey on the bluebird. I don't love this, but it's okay. Very proud of this stream again. Oh, thank you. Just trying to make you proud. Oh no. They got the perfect mosquito, that mosquito shot. They 1 in 5'd me. That's what the 1 in 5 emote is for. It's time to level you. Snail? I guess you're right on time. Sure. Whatever. Best run I had was a 9 win. Could have been 10 if I 10, but I missed position with a fly. Name was Hot Fireman. Can you comment a bit on the general strategy of your team? So right now, I just have the Bluebird, which is jamming a bunch of stats on itself. Other than that, we're in the super early games, so there's not really any strategy yet other than just put some stats on the board, and then the Bluebird is scaling itself up. I pick up the Swan because it gives me extra money, which I value very highly. Now this will buff everything I have. Put a turtle into the shop, which is going to be really good in front of the bluebird, which is giving itself a bunch of attack. So let's go ahead and get that in. And the turtle will give this armor and prevent it from taking some damage. Perfectly timed snail 3 upgrade. Sorry to disappoint. I have already sold it. Now I will do this to get an extra thing in the shop. A bison. It's a bit early. Hey, Kevin Blaze. It's a bit early to get any real use out of the bison. I can go ahead and make my turtle sleep to make an extra space. I don't think I'm taking bison here. It's too early. I'm not a murderer. It says it faints. It says right on the card it faints. Guess it's not a card, but you know. So I guess I'm just on beefy bird strategy. I don't mind. Hey, I don't mind. This'll give some health to the beefy bird. I don't mind that either. Let's go ahead and do that. And while we're here, honey on something or just cupcake on something. Let's just make ourselves a little more likely to win this fight with a temporary buff. The pill should be a blanket because you're tucking it into sleep. That would ruin all of the spells being food, though. I mean, I guess a pill's not really food, but is close. Garlic? I think a garlic swan makes sense. I think a can makes sense. Permanent shot buff. And now the bison's almost active. Let's just do another permanent shot buff. I might lose the next fight, but then I have a bluebird 3 and the bison starts permanently scaling. I love a pet microbe. Yeah, I think some of the animals in this game or units in this game are a bit of a stretch to call pets. The bus, for example, a bit of a stretch. Honestly, it could be a poodle run again. 1, 3, 2, 4. This is a 5. Okay, it's a poodle run again. I mean, I'm not trying to do the same thing again, but it's just really good here. What does the weaken effect do? So it replaces any armor or modifiers that they have, and it makes them take 3 additional damage from any source of damage. Last run was a bunny run. That's true, but Poodle kind of carried. I guess Bunny carried like half the run, and then Poodle carried the back. All right. I'm starting to lose some fights. I am on lethal damage now. If I lose, I will die. I think it's maybe sell the tropical fish for the cow. I could even buy a sauropod, which is like generally not something you want to do, but it's not that bad here. It'll give me money back, which then means I can buy the swan. So it just kind of works out pretty well. But yeah, not a creature you usually buy because it's kind of bad most of the time. Sauropod is the new treasure coming in the next patch. This only works twice a turn, or 3 times. Sauropod gives you some money back when you buy food, up to 3 times a turn. All right. All right. This is not a squad that matches up against me very well, but I appreciate it. Bird almost done scaling. Yeah, the bird can probably move to the front at this point. You can level up. Ooh. Sauropod levels. Now we get 2 gold back when we buy a food, which doesn't help all that much, but hey, it helps a little, I guess. You can go over here and you can get armor. I mean, you have armor, but you can get different armor. And now I just roll. Yes, yes, roll. Yes, yes. I could see this being a 10-win run as well, but you could always just hit somebody who's crazy strong. Especially since I'm on lethal here already. You go to level 3. Alright, I love an octopus, but it's too late. What if I give you chocolate and bison and I guess this is gonna go here. And now roll me once, and I can take the leveled up poodle. Okay, it worked out pretty nicely there. Is there a way to get away from lethal? No. What is the point of the dice number? The dice number is what tier it is. So you tier up every 2 turns. It's kind of just like how in Storybook Brawl every 3 turns you go up a tier and then you see higher tier stuff in the shop, except in this game it's every 2 turns. But they all cost the same. Are higher tiers more rare? I don't think so. I'd like to get the bison to level 3. I'll take this for the novelty of it. Don't need those. Don't need those. That's a bison 3. And I might as well take a salad. All right, fully leveled bison. I like this, the look of this squad here. Bison's one of the most meta units for sure. It scales itself pretty fast, so you'll run into it a lot. That's 9. Very close to the back-to-back 10s here. I think a steak is going to be great for my Sauropod. Pizza's fine. It only costs 1 anyway. Pizza's fine. Now I roll. I think I want to find a more impactful equipment for the poodle here. Or I just buy another Sauropod. Honestly, I'm so close to getting level 3 Sauropod. Let me tie and then triple it and then win. So this is going to be a full stat. It's a 50-50 now, which is the maximum. I can maybe front the Sauropod. I think that's what I want to do. It'll break through armor or potentially kill something up front. Oh, or it just dies to the scorpion. I guess that's fair. Well, that's going to be back-to-back 10s. Sell to roll and find last Sauropod. That's okay. Why is steak the opposite of melons? It's just like real life. So it doesn't look like I got any more achievements there. I must have already had... Well, I mean, I used pretty meta units there except for the Sauropod. And the Sauropod didn't quite get there. No sticker yet. Is it really a win if we didn't achieve peak Sauropod? No, I didn't get the sticker or the ribbon for it, so... Not a true win.